Time now for Great Day Music, and there are some more live events coming to Connecticut.
And we have some big headlines to talk about. Here now with our scoop is our friend Jim Bozzi. Jim, before we begin, we're expecting a little rain Saturday. You better not cancel on me this weekend because I'm looking forward to dinner Friday night.
I won't be canceling. I'll see you very shortly.
All right, very good. Okay, now we can get to the headlines. All right, let's talk. Rihanna, Karen and I were just sitting here talking. She's taking requests for halftime, but does it have to be in her music library, or can you request any song?
You know, Riri has a ton of hits. You know, we all know them: Umbrella, Diamonds, Only Girl in the World, Shut Up and Dance. I mean, there's just so many songs that Rihanna has done. And now the 34-year-old superstar, she's going to be doing the halftime show at the Super Bowl 57 on February 12th. And Billboard, if you go to billboard.com, they put a dream list together of the songs that they would like to see her do. But they're asking us, the readers, to go online and maybe put votes in as to what songs we may want to hear Rihanna do. We don't know if she's going to have other guests on stage. I'm going to assume she will, because she's done a lot of collaborations with many, many artists over the years. And very exciting. There was talk about Taylor Swift doing this at one point, and I don't know what happened to that. But when Rihanna posted that Instagram picture of her holding the NFL football, it was sort of lynched, as they say,
exactly,
on the field.
Maybe she'll do the Brady Bunch. I think I'll go for a walk outside now. The sunshine is calling my name.
I think it's unlikely that she'll be doing that song. However,
I'd vote for Disturbia.
You can request it, Scott. You can go to billboard.com.
I'm going to go online and request it.
Actually put it on there.
What do you think of that? I'm going to do it. All right, we're talking Lizzo.
Yeah, she's playing a pretty old flute.
Lizzo is, you know what, you gotta love Lizzo. I mean, she got a gift, the James Madison crystal flute that was given to James Madison in the early 1800s. Lizzo got this past week, and the Library of Congress invited her to perform, and she did in D.C. Earlier this week. She played a few notes, did a bit of twerking, and she declared that history is freaking cool. Which, you know, as we all know, it is. It truly is. So, I think it's really great that she actually inspires young kids to play an instrument like a flute, which is not exactly a go-to, like a guitar or something like that, or the drums. So, kudos to Lizzo for doing that.
She is fantastic, and it's about that time. We're not allowed to say the other word on TV, so
it's about darn time, right? That James Madison got some respect. I believe he was the 8th president of the United States, Scott. You were around.
Of course I was around. You knucklehead. All right, Kara was just singing "Losing My Religion," and I was like, "Why are you singing that?" I didn't realize it was one of the headlines.
Yes, Jim's going to tell us it got 1 billion YouTube views.
Wow.
Do you know what "losing my religion" means?
No.
No.
So it's a Southern expression for losing one's temper. A lot of people thought the 1991, by the way, hit was kind of more religious in scope, but no, it's a Southern expression, and of course REM is from Athens, Georgia, about losing one's temper, and it gets 300,000 views globally a month on YouTube.
God, that is
so
incredible.
Now, yes, it has hit that 1 billion mark, which it's amazing for a band that we don't hear much from, sadly enough from, because I used to love this band back in the day, and but yeah, it's been viewed that many times.
I wonder why. I wonder why it's so popular still today.
I think, you know what, Kara, I think there are a lot of classic rock songs, and I'll throw that in the classic rock category, that, the younger generation, are exploring. Remember those two kids that during the pandemic, they would listen to a song for the very first time and react to it?
Yeah.
It was like all the rage. I forgot their names now. But that, I think, turned a lot of kids on to maybe going out and, okay, let's download this video. Let's see what some of these 90s songs are about, So I think it's great. I think it's great for any generation to explore and understand a previous generation's music.
I've lost my religion a couple of times on this show, and it landed me in human resources. So we're just going to move on.
There's a new show coming to your spot, the Toyota Oakdale Theater. And if you love the Beatles, I guess you'll love this.
Right here at the Toyota Oakdale Theater. Yes, we've had this band many times. The band is called Rain, a tribute to the Beatles. And they've been together longer than the actual Beatles. They're doing the songs from Abbey Road and the rooftop concert live. And they're also going to be doing the early Beatles that everybody loves, like the Ed Sullivan Show stuff. But it's Friday, April 28th. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at livenation.com. But if you love the Beatles, and this year with that documentary that everybody watched back in the spring to see the Beatles in the studio, you're not going to see the Beatles anytime soon, right?
Right.
So this will be the closest you're going to get is Rain, a tribute to the Beatles. What's amazing, they do every song, gesture, and nuance.
Wow.
Of the Beatles. If
That's
you've
really
never
cool.
seen these guys, Rain, I got to tell you, you've really got to catch it on April 28th.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Well, you know, a good friend of theirs was Eleanor Rigby. I don't know if you knew.
Right, or Penny Lane. I thought she was
could
a
have been
better
Penny
friend.
Lane too. Jim, thanks. We'll see you this weekend.
Take care, guys.